Hey everybody, I've had a bunch of emails and comments about how to do the labels for the West Texas labels. I'm going to try to show you some of the ways that I do it. You may have a better way and that's completely okay, but this gives some of you new people ideas on how to start. Okay, so first, the Mod Podge. I use this. I was very intimidated by the Mod Podge when I started, and I was afraid to use it on top of my painted rocks. But it actually helps seal it. So I know that seems crazy and you're kind of scared, but you put it on like this and it helps the rocks. This doesn't completely weather coat it, it just kind of seals them from running whenever you do put the clear coat on. And see how it's white, but it actually dries really pretty. And I'm trying to do this one-handed, but anyway, I usually do a better job at going around the rock. Doing the video, it's kind of hard to do that, but just make sure you get all the sides. Okay, now we're going to move to the labels. So you have your labels cut out. This is how I do it. I'm not sure if everybody does it this way. So here's the front, here's the back where I want to label it. I actually put some on the rock and on the label. Turn that around. I take it, excuse my nails, I have painting nails right now, and kind of rub it. I've had some, this ink is really good. I printed these off at Kinko's. I haven't had any problems. Some of the ones I've done in the past I've rubbed like this and it has made the ink run. So anyway, this is kind of what you do is you can even go over it. And I know it seems kind of scary because it looks like it's all glue, but it actually dries really pretty. After it's dried, it looks like this. So after you let the Mod Podge dry, they look like that. And after that, you seal them. There's a few different ways that you can seal them. You can use this, like the clear coat spray paint. And it's kind of like nail polish when you're painting your nails and you just, instead of doing like one heavy coat, you do a few lighter coats, if that makes sense. So what I do is kind of like that for that. Or I also like to use the polyurethane. There's actually a better polyurethane. I'll post that in the comments that my friend is using. So when I run out of this, I'll actually go get that. And this is another way you can seal your rocks. This takes a little bit longer, but I feel like it probably protects them a little bit better, gives them a little bit of a pretty shine. The only problem I've had with this is it makes the rocks on some of the things turn yellow. So this is one I did, and I don't know if you can see in the video, but right here it has a little bit of a yellow tint, and that's because I don't know if I just put it on too thick or that's just what happens. But the polyurethane that Tana is using, which like I said, I'll post in the comments, the guy at Home Depot said that it doesn't have that yellow tone and it's actually made for West Texas weather. So that's good to know. I also do the same thing with the labels. I'll flip them over when they're dry. Make sure you let these things dry. If you flip them over right now, it's going to stick. So let them dry. Once they're good and dry, then you flip them over and you do the same thing. You clear coat. Make sure you clear coat. The Mod Podge is just to glue them on and kind of seal it, but it doesn't, I mean, not seal it, but I don't know, protect, or it's not really a protectant, if that makes sense. Also, if you're using the polyurethane, I wash it out with a paint thinner. And then I have this fan over here. I actually usually do this in my kitchen and I just keep it on like overnight, go to bed and let my rocks dry. So I hope this helps because I've had a bunch of people asking. Also, somebody posted about wax paper and I thought that was a wonderful idea because I was using cardboard boxes and it was kind of sticking on some of those even when I was being careful. So I love the wax paper idea. So I think we can all help each other out with the different things to use and different ideas. Anyway, if you have any more questions, just let us know.